sharing it all on YouTube. Down at the Classic Truck Rescue. Just Rick and Jamie, little Annabelle too. Down at the Classic Truck Rescue.
Classic Truck Rescue. Annabelle and I are getting ready to jump in Gopher, and want to thank Scott, my buddy Scott, and Steve, Big Steve, for letting me borrow this big old trailer right here. And today we're gonna haul a building home out here to the Classic Truck Ranch. Big day, kind of excited, a little tired. Stayed up late last night working on a trailer hitch, but we'll get her done. I'll be back. You ready to go get this building, honey? You ready to go? Oh, you can't get up there, can you? I know, and you want to inspect it, don't you? Well, I don't know what to tell you. We'll be back. Big day, big day. Pretty excited. They're saying that they can do it in 2 loads, maybe 3. I guess they'd stack everything on there if I wanted to get crazy and try it, but we're gonna go ahead and be safe. Anna's going off. She doesn't like it when stuff's happening and she has to stay in the truck, but I think everyone will agree this is not a good environment for her to be running around in. Anyway, I got the GoPro going up there on the back of the cab, so I'm gonna come back in a few minutes. This is a beautiful thing. Thank you, Lord. Man, I'm so grateful that it's gonna happen, folks. And I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. We're gonna do every bit of this together. Well, you're gonna watch from the couch and I'm gonna do the work, but we're gonna film this whole build from the ground up. Yeah, that'll be good. Hope Gopher gets out of this without getting scathed. Those are some big beams right there. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of the way. Oh, I gotta unload those. Probably gonna have to cut those bands, those metal bands, and take 1 or 2 off at a time. Because the forklift that I'm gonna be using to unload this stuff is not as big as that. Yeah. Holy cow. Parker Buildings. I did a lot of shopping around. This is Hubbard, Oregon. Parker Buildings. And you know what? These people just blew everyone out of the water. Trust me, I researched. I tried to get this building as cheap as I possibly could. But it wasn't just the estimate they gave me. It wasn't the quote they gave me. It was also all the people in this area, the Oregon City, Molalla, Canby area, highly recommended these people. They're in Hubbard, Oregon, Parker Buildings, and no, I'm not getting a discount for this. I don't think they even knew I was going to be filming, but they came highly recommended. Everybody around here, all my neighbors, my friends, everyone said, just don't waste your time. Go to Parker Buildings. Well, I did waste some time, but I wound up coming to Parker Buildings. Real happy with them, and straight shooters, and supposed to have really good materials too, and complete kits that have everything you need, screws, nails, everything, plans. So I'll be back. Yeah, old Gopher's gonna be getting a workout today. Listen to Anna, she sounds like she's dying in there. She can't be out here right now. It's just not smart. Well, I bet that's some weight right there. All them beans. Holy cow. Scott and Steve gave me a whole bunch of big straps too. I'll be using every one of them. Gonna have to be careful today. Let's take our time. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. think I'm going to be unloading all of this stuff at one time. I just do not. There we go. There we go. That'll make life easier. These guys know what they're doing. This isn't their first rodeo. Boy, look at them tires. I saw the tires squat a little bit back there.
Hey, bud, you want to come and see if you want to take 2 units or just one? I was thinking just put one in the middle.
Yeah, let's be safe. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I like that.
And I can unload it hopefully kind of quick. I might have to unban these and take less out. My forklift's not going to be that big, but yeah, let's do the safe before sorry thing.
That's fine.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll be safe and make a few trips rather than push our luck. Boy, that's a lot of weight right there. A lot of weight. Them tires squatted back down there. Whew. All right, we're gonna go slow, folks. Well, there's my first load. Tires were looking a little sketchy. Taylor helped me. Thank you, Taylor.
You're welcome.
Taylor helped me set everything straight. Got even air pressure in them. We've decided to go with multiple loads and safety over trying to just dump everything on there and go crazy. Thanks, buddy. I'll be back.
All right, see you soon.
Well, got my first load home. No problems. Went down the road real nice. And my neighbor Randy had this old forklift that he's letting me use as I bring the loads in to unload it. And I thought I'd just put everything, the building's going right over there where you can see the Pumpkin's brush hog. And so I thought I'd just put everything next to the road over here, because I'm pretty sure if I get that off the gravel, I'll be having a slight delay. So I'm just going to keep everything along the edges of the road here in the area where the building's going. And then I'm going to get some forks for the front of Yunkin, my new Kubota tractor, because that thing was really impressive yesterday, unloading the 57 GMC 1-ton truck with the locked up wheel and flat tires and stuff in it. It didn't even hesitate, and it picked up the whole back of that truck, no problem. So I think it'll be beneficial to get, and that's one of the reasons I went with the Kubota tractor, is because it has a kind of a universal attachment thing on the front where you can just flip two levers and take the bucket off, and then you can attach forks like off a skid steer, actually any universal skid steer type attachments on it. So I might look for a set of forks like that to put on the front of it. But right now I'll set up the GoPro and you guys can watch me unload this stuff, and then we'll try to make it back out to Parker Buildings in Hubbard and get another load. Peace out. Classic Truck Rescue, back at Parker Buildings with an empty trailer. This trailer worked out really good. Hauled everything home nice, and I guess one of the heaviest loads I had, I've already unloaded. So they're going to put 4 units of it on here right now, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back and get my metal and my hardware and stuff like that. But while Taylor's over there, Taylor, right?
Yes, sir.
While Taylor's over there loading these units up, I'm gonna fix the spaghetti mess I made when I just grabbed all the straps and threw them in the back seat. So we'll be back. I don't think it'll weigh as much as the last load did, do you? Yeah?
You'll be surprised.
Yeah, all right. I know, as long as I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, this is gonna be a heavy load right here. Annabella's going nuts. Anyway, I'm gonna try to save my I'm going to show you real quick. If my buddy Jim Anderson was here, he'd be chewing me out right now, because I had to get back here in a hurry, so I just threw all the straps in the back seat. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Man, I wish I had a forklift like that. Huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Sorry, Tug. Tug might be getting jealous. Anna, stop it.
Are you wanting to strap the whole thing, or you want to put 2 units down, strap those 2, and then put the other 2 and strap them? That'd probably be a little bit safer.
Yeah, let's go on the safe side. I'll bring you a couple straps right now. Okay, I'm taking it real slow and easy, folks. Real slow and easy. I told these guys I'd rather take more loads than end up having to fix a trailer or the truck or
Grab the other unit first.
put anyone at risk. It's better to make an extra trip or 2 than to try to overdo it. Boy, this is really exciting. This is good stuff, folks. I've been waiting. I've never had my own shop. You know, not my own. I've rented shops and all that, but I've never in my whole life had my own shop, and I get to build it. You know, it's gonna make it even more special. This is great. I'm very grateful. And Parker's good, man. You know, these guys, they got a good attitude. They're totally helpful out here. Gave me a whole packet full of plans and stuff, and just a good outfit to do business with. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know if that forklift's gonna. The forklift we got at the other end is probably not gonna be able to handle all that. But you know, if I have to break the bands and take half of it off at a time or whatever, we'll keep it safe. I got a plan for, I'm going to keep all this wood together in one spot, and I got a plan for unloading that I think is going to be pretty easy, actually. Yeah, we'll get her done. I'll be back when we're all strapped down and ready to go. Comes with all the hardware. Got the, we're gonna load the roll-up door tomorrow. There's the springs for it. Insulation for the roof. That's a load. Good enough. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have been a very good helper today, Anna. I appreciate all your help. It's like, just get the building up. This was a big load. It was heavy. But Gopher's doing good. Gopher's a good truck. And Annabella's helped me all the way. You are a very good helper, young lady. She's like, we're home, let me out. I gotta go chase deer. Well, both of my batteries were dead on both cameras, but this is the second load. I got all the hardware unloaded out of the back of Gopher, and this building is a complete kit. It actually came with absolutely everything. Here, I'll bring you over here. Excuse the mess. I don't have any place to put my stuff yet, but I will soon. We keep doing this. But well, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but this building came with every screw, nail, bracket, you name it. It came with everything that it needs. And those boxes are heavy. And they gave me some French fries too. I was giving Taylor a hard time about that. I said, oh, that's nice. You guys are giving me French fries? And he looked at me and he didn't say anything. Anyway, those guys are pretty cool down there. Anyway, everything I need as far as hardware, got that unloaded. Got all the insulation unloaded. I think I've got 2 more. Oh, there's Old Faithful. People have been asking about Old Faithful. He's still here. And Bruce Bumside's right over there. He's running and everything. People ask about him. He may be helping us out on the building. And I'm not done with those. Anyway, so I just gotta go over and unload these guys. And then I think tomorrow all I have left is the metal, the walls, the metal for the walls and the roof. And it's just been pouring on me. I'm soaked clean through. But I have to have this trailer unloaded tonight. I'm gonna keep all the insulation over here where I got my light on it and stuff, and it's on the gravel. I know I might need to move it off of there too or whatever, but I'll round up the other 3 rolls that are out there where I'm gonna unload the lumber, and then I think I only have two rolls left of that, but I went ahead and cleaned out Gopher's bed because it was still full of a bunch of debris from ridding my mom's front yard of a dead stump. That's his story. Anyway, I'll go get this unloaded. It's going to get dark, so, and the batteries aren't fully charged, so I'm just going to set the cameras up once I start unloading, and we'll do an update in the morning. And got to get to bed early because the semi's arriving tomorrow with all the trusses, and looking forward to that. And might be interesting. But I'll be back. So excuse me if the batteries die and we don't get absolutely every little bit of this on film, but it is my intention to show everyone how one guy can completely, and hopefully I'll have some help at some point, but I don't ask my friends for help with stuff like that. People got jobs and stuff and lives, and I've always had a hard time asking. Like, if I move, you know what I mean? And when we moved over here, we had one guy that helped us, and he got paid, you know. So I don't know. I just don't ask my friends to help me with stuff like that. Maybe we can have some kind of a party at some point, and a bunch of my friends can come out and we'll feed them or something for a day. I don't know. But I'm of the mindset that I'm going to build this building no matter what, and there might be another guy out there like me that just needs a place to get his art on and his car building stuff on, and so I'll show you how to do everything, and I don't know how to do everything, so but I'm going to study, and they gave me a complete set of plans and everything, and I'll show you all that, and this will be a cool thing. My viewers have helped me out immensely and give me tips and advice on how to do things that I couldn't do. You know, we got roads and we got electric, and I didn't know how to do all that stuff. And in today's world, you can do whatever you want to do because the information on how to do it is out there. But anyways, it's going to get dark, so I'm just going to pull this trailer over, get these pallets unloaded, so I've got the trailer empty, so that after the trusses are delivered tomorrow, I can just get on down to Parker Buildings and hopefully get my last load. But we've been erring on the, we've been leaning towards safety on all this and trying not to overload the trailer or gopher. So if I have to make 2 trips, I will. You know, it's not that far away, and I can drive slow, whatever. Anyway, let's get this unloaded so I can go drive. rescue. I'm gonna shut the cameras off because it's probably getting too dark for you guys to really see what I'm doing anyway. And just got to get those other 2 skids off there. Got to be really careful doing this stuff because, like I said, the forklifts that they have at Parker Buildings are a lot bigger than this one, but it does the job. You just gotta be careful, you know. But really thankful. Thank you, Randy, for letting me use your forklift. You saved my bacon, brother. Classic truck rescue, day 2 on hauling all the building materials in here. Just got a call from the truss guy. Said he'd be at the gate in 5 minutes. Might be kind of interesting to see how we're gonna do this, but you can see I got everything laid out where I can get to it, and it's close to the building site. Let's go get these trusses unloaded. I'll be back. Yeah, I actually took the new Kubota and cleared a bunch of that to make it wider for him. I don't think he's gonna have any trouble getting a big rig in there, and he's only got to go down there about as far as that Country Squire wagon right there, and he can put them right there, and then they'll be right by the building site. Anyways, just gonna sit here. I got the gate propped open all the way and wait for this guy to show up. Hopefully this will go smooth and easy, and then I'll go get my last load from Parker Buildings. So this is Tony from BJ's Trusses. Showed up on the property, knows how to drive a truck, backed it all the way in here, helped me get my spot laid out where my trusses are gonna go, and we're gonna get these offloaded, and then I'm gonna go get the last load of the building materials for the building, a day ahead of schedule actually. Yeah, I'd like to borrow your truck for a couple months.
To put them on the poles?
Yeah.
You know, if we're not really busy, we do that.
Yeah? What's that run?
$150 an hour.
Yeah? Well, I got a guy in California that wants one of my trucks, and he's got a crane he'll bring me, so I might do that.
Well, that'll work.
I'm on a budget, although that is very reasonable for a piece of equipment like this.
For this many poles, if they're
Yeah.
already blocked, 2 hours a little better, 3.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, well, you got a card?
Well, I can give you the paperwork and have
Okay,
my number on
all right, cool, yeah. That might be an option, yeah.
Saves a lot of time. Once
Yeah.
they're already blocked, you just set them on the poles. Especially if it's dried out and I can get right next to the
Yeah,
blade.
well, I'm thinking I picked the right time of year. I know it's soggy and cold right now, but we got some good weather coming for a few months.
We only got 2-3 weeks of this left, and then we'll get into
Yeah.
sunny weather.
Yeah. That's Tony. Seems like a real nice guy. You know, I've been meeting a lot of nice people doing this. The guys at Parker Buildings, and now Tony from EJ Trusses. Yeah, that crane is sweet though. Yeah, I can put that to work. I could definitely put that to work. Safety first. Yeah, I am glad that I elected to have those delivered, because there was an option where I could have saved some money by going and getting the trusses myself, and I don't think that would have worked out real good. Those are pretty wide. Boy, these kind of give you a little perspective on how wide this building is going to be, because it's going to be well, twice as long as it is wide. Let's see, is that right? Yeah. 48 by 96. There we go. Liftoff. Holy cow, those things are huge. Oh man. I'm gonna wonder if he wants me to give him a hand. Holy cow. Well, I'm glad we put him there. And I'm really glad I moved that truck frame yesterday and used Yunkin to mow that down, because that is actually a very good spot for him. Like I said, the building site's right over there where that tree is, on the other side of those bushes. So I can move Marge, the land barge, and have a clear shot for bringing them back there. Also feels kind of good to get your stuff from these guys are from Salem, which is close to us. Parker Buildings is right over in Hubbard, and it makes you feel good when you get something like this, to get it from people that live in your community. You know, these guys work hard, they got families to support. Well, as soon as Tony gets pulled out of here, we'll jump in the Gopher and head on down to Parker Buildings, and I think we're on our last load. If we're not, we got 2 loads left, but I'm gonna get it done today. I got a couple customers that need to be taken care of muy pronto. This is all going to help, though. It's just going to make things faster, more organized, and just better for everyone and everything. I'll be back. Thank you, Tony. You knocked that out real quick, made it look easy. I said you knocked that out real quick, you made it look easy.
Yep, got it down.
Almost like you've done it before.
Years and years.
Yeah, I think you made a good call backing in there like that. Really efficient. It's nice to see that. Good guy. Old Tony. All right, we'll get the gate closed. Get on down to Parker Buildings. I'll be back. Today, I'm getting my metal. I don't know if this is my last load or not. I guess the metal's really heavy, even though it might not, you know, it's just thin metal, but there's so much of it that it's heavy. And if you think about it, it's not really thin metal. If it's stacked like that, it's actually, you know, that's 2 inches of steel right there. Yeah. So, I can understand why it'd be heavy. Like I said, if it starts looking sketchy, I'll just tell them I'll come back and do one more load. Seems like every time I get out of the truck, it's raining. It'd be nice and dry while I'm going to and from, but as soon as I get to where I got to get out and do something, here comes the rain. That's all right. I keep looking at these stacks of boards and posts and metal and everything else, and thinking, oh yeah, I got to install every single one of these pieces. There's part of the roll-up door. That'll be nice to have. It's Morrow and Taylor, Parker Buildings. Good guys, very helpful and professional. Professional and courteous. Thank you guys. You have a good day. Got all my metal, both of my doors, last 2 bags of insulation. Oh, where'd the GoPro go? Holy cow. Please tell me it did not take a dive. GoPro's gone.
Oh, it's on the cab.
No, it's not.
In the middle right
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get the GoPro. All right, that's my last load home. So at this point, every nut, bolt, screw, nail, board, piece of metal, whatever is on the property to build the building. That's a huge accomplishment. Everything for the building is here. That's good. So got to get GoPro unloaded for the last time so I can get the trailer back to Scott and Steve. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna mow down a spot right here with the Kubota real quick, and probably put some of the metal there, and well, I'll mow down a couple of spots, trying to keep everything up by the light and stuff. And the doors I'll put up closer to the fifth wheel, and get the trailer returned and get Randy, my neighbor, his forklift back, and probably sleep in tomorrow because I've been getting just soaked. I was out here till late last night, and I already whined about that, didn't I? All right, I'll get to work. Oh, the sun. Look at that. It's a trick. It's gonna pour, folks. I'll be back. Cool. So I got all my insulation where it's not out in the weeds, and I put my roll-up door and all my trim over there. Put the man door inside. Now I'll go unload that metal. Call it a day. Every nut, bolt, screw, nail, piece of metal, board, truss, door. Anyway, Classic Truck Rescue, gonna go return the borrowed forklift and the borrowed trailer, and then been a tremendous help today, honey. High performance racing dog. Come on, thing. She's fast. That is one fast little dog right there. It's a racing dog. Yep. Good job, Gopher. Nice work getting everything home. Trailer worked out good. Got her trusses. Got Jamie all tired from driving the bus. Lumber. Metal. Posts. Done. Peace out.